Okay, a very quick video here to show us how to approve a property. So as you're aware, we have a property discovery process. We're then shortlisting properties and putting them into what we call the shortlisted pool. We're then performing due diligence. And then once we have completed that due diligence, so I'm just going to really quickly, while I'm talking, shortlist a property. Okay, we are then completing due diligence on that property. And then it will become approved. So I've just shortlisted that property. We can just jump in here now. We can view that shortlisted property. So there's 3 steps here. If you wanted to view the deal sheet for the property at any time, you can click that here and view the deal sheet. Really powerful. You can configure what modules are included on this deal sheet via your account page. So these are all configured. These can be branded and either added to your client transaction, or you can send them the URL. So really powerful way of showing the client property details for yourself. If you're talking to the agent, it might be actually separate people doing due diligence on this property. You can come in here directly and add any interview information that you've had with the agent. But basically, to approve the property, we're clicking on that 3rd icon there along the top, and we're making sure that we're happy here with all of the data that's associated with this property. Obviously, we want to get really accurate with a lot of these data points, adding them in here, adding our agent interview text, taking the time to go through methodically and select comparables for the property. Really handy selection here. You can click on the AI suggest. It is going to go out and find the most relevant comparable properties, basically ordered from the best, most comparable to the lowest, most comparable. You can add them here very quickly. And I would take the time to come in individually, edit, and then edit the details for this property. So we're just doing a simple appraisal. We're looking at the location. Is it inferior, similar, or superior? The land, inferior, similar, superior, improvements, and then the overall. Any comments, sold date is automatically pulled through, but sometimes we might need to edit that. So we're saving that, and we're owning that process of controlling and manicuring the comparables. We also do that for the rental comparables as well. Once again, I'll do AI suggestions and add the first 3 there. We would come in here and once again edit how we feel these comparables are. All right, so the comparables are all in order. Remember, they will be taken through on the deal sheet and shown to the client to justify how you've appraised these properties and, would look to make offers on. So these are different assumptions used in the cash flow and purchase analysis for the property in the deal sheet. Any renovation items that we find as necessary, we can obviously default these to be off. And then we've got any checklist items. These are all configurable at your account level. So you can add default checklist items that you do perform on each property. By default, they are all checked, and we would come in here and deselect any that we don't feel are relevant to the property. Then we're now approving that property. I have rushed through this. It's a very powerful page. It takes a huge amount of the legwork and running around doing all gathering information, etc., for performing due diligence on a property. And we can see now that once that property has been approved, it sits over here in the approved pool. We can click on the images. Once again, search the internet for any other AI images it can find, or real images that the AI has found, or we can add our own if we would like. It's just taking a few seconds there. And the next step from here, which I won't cover in this video, would be assigning this to a client. So you can do that via 2 ways. You can come in and reserve it from this direction. You can see all the clients here attached, or you can do it from within the transaction side of the equation and in the client card, assign a property from that direction as well. So lots covered in this video. It is probably just scraping the surface for us. Hopefully it makes sense, and I'll have some more advanced videos about performing property due diligence coming in due course, and obviously attend the brown bag sessions for us to be able to talk about it together.